Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the second tutorial of my basic Python tutorial series. So today we're going to go over some basic operators and how to collect user input. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is operators. Operators are basically plus, minus, addition, multiplication, those things have to do with numerical values. So the first thing we're going to do is define a variable called x. And it's going to be an integer. Let's do like 5. And then we'll set y equal to 3. And then in order to add it, we'll do set another variable is equal to x plus y. And this will return 8. No, print out 8. And then, z. And then you run it, and then you get 8. So addition works for any numerical values, integers, floats. So let's try float. So we'll do 1 and 0.2. Let's try it again. Get 8.3. So let's try subtraction now. So let's try the x minus y. Let's see what we get. We get 2.1. And then another operator is the multiplication one. And then we'll convert these back to integers, and then we'll make it some interesting higher numbers like this. And this asterisk basically multiplies the values of x and y. Okay, so you run the code, and then you get that really big number there, and then yeah. So the next operator that I'm going to show you is division. So division, you use a slash, and then so to do this, let's make this smaller so it fits in more evenly, and then we'll run the code. You get 156.958083233532. Okay, so if it doesn't go in evenly, it'll turn out as a decimal, a float. So then well, if you want it to be an integer, there's a thing called integer division, where you put 2 slashes. And then this one, it doesn't round, it just cuts off the last part. So here, even though it rounds up to 157, since it's 0.9, it'll just do 156. So let's run the code, and it's 156. So the next thing I'm going to teach you is how to take user input. Okay, so to get user input, let's define a variable called user, and then input. And that's going to equal input. This basically takes the input of the user, and then let's say like enter your name. So this is what's going to be printed out to the user, and then they are going to have to type something in here. So then we'll print out hello, and we do plus user input. Okay, and we see here that we don't need to turn to in string, because automatically input is already going to be in string format. So let's run the code. Enter your name. My name. Let's do Bob. Okay, so sorry, my Sublime editor wasn't really working. There's some bug with the input for Python. So now I switched my editors to Visual Studio Code. So we'll pick up where we left off. So this is what we did. We did the input, and then we printed it out, hello plus their name. Let's run the code. What their name is, say Bob. Hello Bob. So here they didn't put a space because we didn't because there is no space here, we just did plus and then we just went straight to the word. So let's put a space here so it looks better. So let's try it again. Bob. Hello, Bob. So, yeah. Okay, so if we want to perform operators on these inputs, like if we want to do like multiply by 2, we'll do like, first we have to make it an integer. So we wrap this in integer, which converts it into an integer. And then you can also do float, but right now we're using integers. So let's do enter a number. And then we'll do print user input times 5. Okay, so this is going to print the user input multiplied by 5. So let's try it. Enter a number. We'll do 123. And then we get 615. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. See you next time.